Ohio, like you said, they've cornered the market on a stop sign at this weight. One of them taking it home.
So Aurora in the Cleveland suburbs, Dublin out of Columbus. So a mere 140 miles on I-71 in Ohio. Separates these two rivals. There you have it, geography of the day. Now on to the wrestling at 195 pounds in the finals. Junior men's freestyle.
Got to call Shumate's semifinal. It was wild. He was up big on Colby Franklin, 9-0. Ended up giving up a couple of turns, and that match ended in criteria 10-10. Shumate came away the victor, and Fishback upset. Or excuse me, he didn't upset.
Caden Rogers.
It was not an upset over Caden Rogers,
but it was
Caden Rogers.
It was two top 10 guys. I mean, this division was nothing but ranked dudes.
Yeah, this is another weight, kind of like 182, that was super loaded, and the rankings are going to get kind of sorted out at the end here.
Yeah, Fishback and Rogers was pretty tight, and then Fishback just kind of opened it up in the second period. I got to call that one. Very exciting.
Shot.
Yeah, Shumate in the red. He's been winning since his freshman year in high school.
He's got big move potential for sure. Hard slap.
That was it. It's not going to bother Fishback, but it was just kind of a nonchalant. All right, now I'm going there. Ooh, blast double. Underhook caught him in time. So
Fishback, great jab, staying in bounds.
Yeah, and then wasn't able to be driven off the mat with that much power coming at you. Now they're coming right at us at the table, and Shumate gets his point. So, and then we have more blood. So this is what happened in the semifinals against Caden Rogers. Fishback had lots of cotton plugging up his nose. I don't know what the answer is. Cotton plugs don't seem to be the technology that we need to stop bloody noses in matches.
They don't stand the test of time.
But it seems to be the only option.
You know,
the only diagnosis. But
maybe we get a think tank going on that later.
I would like that.
But for now,
I would like to see that think tank funded.
For now, before we get in too deep into that grant proposal, we'll
write it up.
Action.
I'll fund it.
Just 3 weight classes left to contest: 195, 220, and of course 285, the heavyweights. So the team race is getting closer and closer to being secured. Just 3 matches left. Ohio sitting in 7th. That's where they're going to finish. Shumate in deep. Good shot.
Oh, yeah. Just rip through those head and hands defenses. You should get at least 1 there. I think he had a step out before they let action continue, but got the step out anyway. You see the pressure that Seth Shumate is able to apply. Unrelenting.
Yeah, he's so solid. Caution of 1 offered. Second time, so caution of 1 confirmed.
I don't know if that was a fake. I heard it from here. Kind of hard to fake a hand-on-face slap.
If you're the corner, you gotta say something, maybe.
Oh, of course. Look, coaches are going to do their coaching. But yeah, that was aggressive wrestling. I don't think Shumate wants to turn this into a slapping competition, but
I don't think so either. So 1 was offered on that step out, but White paddled, saying it was straight on pushing. And I mean, that has been a little bit of Shumate's strategy, being kind of a bully here. Here goes
Fishback. Great opportunity here. And he'll go 4, tumbling.
Offered. 5 offered,
5 confirmed.
Massive move. So Shumate had been the aggressor driving forward, but it's Fishback with a massive move, a ton of power.
I was not prepared for that. I did not see a big 5 coming, but the highest scoring move of the finals, courtesy of Dylan Fishback.
40 seconds to go. First period now.
And how about that turn of events? It was looking like it was going to be at least 3-1. Now it's 6-2 the other way.
Now Shumate has a whole bunch of ground to make up, and we're going to have to see him attack. He's been really using the hand fight and his aggressive style to chip away 1 point at a time, but now he trails by a whole bunch. short time. Even a point would be big here for Shumate. I don't know if he's going to have time to get it. Does not have time, so 6-2 the lead for Fishback.
Yeah, great period. You know, the vast majority of those points coming courtesy of that great running double leg, feet to back in the air.
Yeah, flying leap. Another stat from Jason Bryant. This is the 7th time in junior men's freestyle that Ohio wrestlers have met head-to-head. They've, going back to 1979, had 6 others.
79, 87, 90, 2001, 03, and 08. You know, when you got 50 years of history and all of those stats at your fingertips, you come up with some great little factoids.
Yeah, that's good to know. Ohio.
The 50th junior men's freestyle.
Taking a look at, I think, that bloody nose.
More blood.
And you know what? Another argument for your think tank. That cotton swab,
yeah,
didn't get it done.
We're falling behind in the battle for bloody nose plugs. In the technological race, it's an arms race, and you can't afford to fall behind. There's too much at stake.
Yeah.
Stoppages in the middle of wrestling matches is what's at stake.
That's the main thing.
We can all agree. That's a big deal. High stakes.
All right.
Also, it makes Mike Mal gag whenever he sees one of those plugs fall out.
Yeah.
And that messes up the whole broadcast.
6-2 headed into the second period. Fishback leads Shumate.
Good sweep single attack, but Fishback is prepared for him. Shumate unable to break through those defenses. Trails by 4.
Shumate kind of sitting back and waiting for Fishback to come. He's not really the aggressor, but this is a position he could maybe use. Nope.
Level change from Fishback. You know, both wrestlers had to think about what kind of adjustments to the game plan they have to make now. I don't think Shumate expected to be down 4. Fishback, if he expected to be up, still, you know, a different situation than at the beginning of the match. So
plug is out, but Shumate gonna get a chance to work, or the official didn't see it.
Hand almost went on the plug.
2 minutes to go.
Yeah, under 2 minutes and still a 4-point deficit. Shumate.
Haven't seen a committed leg attack from Shumate.
Yeah, he's bent over. They're in the ear-to-ear position.
More blood.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we need a suture or something.
You can tell Fishback has had a long, grueling tournament, as many of these guys have. Obviously, the bloody nose, also a number of fingers that are taped.
Yeah, this is, and then, you know, who knows if they're going Greco, but there's a whole nother tournament for some of these guys in a couple days. They got to make weight all over again, and then it's back to warming up and wrestling.
Yeah. And NC State and Ohio State getting a couple of good ones out of the state of Ohio. Really.
Yeah,
impressed with what
Fishback
these guys have done.
Committed to NC State. Shumate committed to Ohio State.
Fishback has just been really outstanding over the recent months. Was 8-0 at junior duels. He won the Central Regional. He won an NHSCA title and was an Ohio State champ. Shumate also an Ohio State champ this year at another division. So these guys, kind of that battle for Ohio supremacy happening right here in the battle for national supremacy.
That's right. Well, it just shows, you know, Ohio's right there in that wrestling belt. New York over to Iowa, up in the Northeast and Midwest.
Shumate picking up his footwork a little bit.
And warned again. We had some hands to the face. That was both guys.
Both guys are warned. This time, Fishback is going to be verbally warned, so his leash a little shorter. Fishback doing such a good job with those level change drop down to a knee just to kind of change that stutter step motion that Shumate's trying to create. Now big underhook for Shumate.
Yeah, Shumate hasn't been working that underhook enough. And so fleeing the mat, caution in 1 is awarded. Both guys have cautions now. Minute and 10 to work for Shumate. He's got 3 points to make up, and he'll need more than 3 guaranteed now, since either hits a 4-point or he hits more than that. He won't have criteria if he just has 3, some combination of 1 and 2 points.
Here you see Fishback dropping to that knee again. Oh man, Shumate tries to run through it. Fishback can try to work from here. Switches to a single.
Good job finding those angles. And he wants to just hang out here on the legs.
Shumate trying to expose, was close. Didn't quite
Nothing
get
yet,
it.
and they're gonna be grounded here. Unable to take him over. Shumate goes down, we're gonna get a pin.
Fishback with the fall.
And there goes the brick, but Fishback takes advantage of the opportunity. There's 35 seconds left. Shumate was going for it, and you know, he was a little surprised that the fall was called. I don't think you can challenge a fall.
Yeah, I wonder if they're challenging something else. The official, I think, is just.
Sammy Sasso in the corner, future teammate for Shumate. He's been doing a ton of coaching. He's coached at Pennsylvania.